In its quest to bring down inflation running near its highest level since the early 1980s, the Federal Reserve raised benchmark interest rates by another 3/4 of a percentage point. That rate hike impacts interest rates on everything, from credit cards to auto loans and adjustable rate mortgages. Carolyn Freund is UC San Diego's Dean of Global Policy and Strategy.
So if you want to buy that new car, that new house, it's more expensive than it was just a few months ago. So this pulls back on consumption, which then puts less pressure on prices, so inflation goes down.
Locally, a cannabis company partnered with a national nonprofit to raise $250,000 of medical debt for some San Diegans, including Landon Young.
I have a lot more money for groceries, gas, rent even, and this has been a massive weight off of my shoulders.
He says inflation and rising interest rates were taking a toll on him.
I have a small amount of student loans that I was also kind of juggling during this time, and so I was kind of having to determine like which bills I was going to pay first and what amounts, and yeah, it was kind of a dire situation at the time.
UCSD's Freund says the interest rate hikes are hitting low-income earners the hardest.
Any big purchase you want where you need to borrow, it makes it much, much more difficult. So that's how it works to slow the economy, because people don't make those big purchases. But for people who need them, it's very damaging.
The Fed's 5 hikes so far in 2022 have increased rates by a combined 3 percentage points. That's about $300 in interest added on every $10,000 in debt. The Fed indicated it will keep hiking interest rates in order to tamp down on inflation. Jacob Aere, KPBS News.